On the basketball court, Rondo was an unstoppable force. He originally liked football and started playing basketball seriously in his sophomore year. By his senior year, he could put up 27.9 points, 10 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game. His near triple-double averages were not the most impressive thing about Rondo. Coach Doug noticed that this kid had a photographic memory for tactics, not just for his own team but also for opponents. There was a time when Doug had to take a leave of absence because his son was hospitalized, and he appointed Rondo as the team's assistant coach, leading the team in training, editing game footage, and developing strategies. But being smart was a double-edged sword. When Doug returned, he found out that Rondo often didn't follow his plans during games. Doug confronted Rondo and warned him that he was the coach, but Rondo's response left Doug completely frustrated. He told me, "Coach, my basketball vision is better than yours. You should listen to me instead." In his senior year, Rondo transferred to Oak Hill High, a renowned basketball school where he led his team to a 38-0 record with an average of 21 points and 12 assists per game. He recorded 31 assists in a single game and 494 assists in a season, setting a school record. He became a well-known point guard across the country and was pursued by many top universities. Despite joining the University of Kentucky, Rondo still did things his way. As a freshman, he was the conference's steals leader, and as a sophomore, he became the conference's assists leader. But head coach Tubby Smith described him as a wild horse that couldn't be tamed. Indeed, he was extremely talented but very difficult to manage. During a game against the University of South Carolina, Smith almost lost his temper with Rondo with only 10 seconds left and Kentucky trailing by 1 point. The coach called a timeout and set up a pass play for Rondo and his teammate. However, after the timeout, Rondo didn't follow the coach's plan. Instead, he broke free from defense and took a three-point shot. At the moment Rondo shot, Smith was so angry that he grabbed his head. Rondo's three-point shooting percentage was just over 20%, but as the ball went through the net, Smith was both angry and happy. That shot ended the game. However, Smith still questioned Rondo after the game. "Why didn't you listen to me?" Rondo asked back, "Why should I follow the plan if the other team already saw through it?" A shrewd old fox also watched the game live on television. He was Danny Ainge, the president of the Boston Celtics. Other teams never got the better of Ainge and trades. Ainge had been watching Rondo since his high school days and highly valued his basketball talent. The only concern was Rondo's relationship with coaches. Ainge contacted Smith through his network and asked what kind of player Rondo was. Despite losing face in front of his student, Smith gave a very positive evaluation. "He's just a bit stubborn, but that's a trait all great players have. I don't think I've ever coached a better player than Rondo." In fact, Ainge had already made up his mind to bring Rondo, and he made a deal with the Suns at the 2006 draft to have them select Rondo with the 21st pick and then trade him to the Celtics. Rondo later admitted he was disappointed with the draft result because he had expected to be picked in the top 14. However, he ended up falling out of the top 20. Actually, Rondo was the first point guard selected by NBA teams in that draft. It was an era dominated by big men. The top 5 picks included 4 big men. The number 1 pick was Bargnani. The second was Aldridge. Although he wasn't satisfied with his draft position, Rondo eventually made it to the NBA. He would start his career with a team rich in history and face a path to championship glory ahead.